Welcome to the train wreck. What is going on, everybody? It is Monday night, and it's time for Game of Thrones, the season finale of season 5. Excuse me, I was going to say episode 5. And it is a long one. Lots to go on between this, and of course, we got the usual round of suspects, except for that weird guy at the bottom there. I don't know who the fuck he is.
What the hell is that?
That's Shadow. What are you talking about? It's like always here.
I was expecting JV to throw that stone, honestly.
Well, Tyler beat him to it. Speaking of throwing stones, what's up there, Mr. J?
Oh, just another week of this lovely show before it completely goes off the rails.
It's a good point. Speaking of, it's a good point. Someone who's lacking a good point, that'd be Nomi. How are you doing?
I'm sorry, I missed. Would you say something?
What?
Just introducing you.
Good point.
Oh, I've been distracted. So, my mom came in asking. No, Judy, no. My mom came in asking me what shade of lipstick looked better. And no joke, that really did happen. That's why I was distracted.
Hey,
I
Nomi, tell her I don't care what color her lipstick is.
Wow.
She is
Doesn't
a
matter
married
to me.
woman.
Jesus.
It doesn't matter to me.
Well, thank you.
Speaking. It's a bet. Speaking of, Tyler, the non-existent beard is here.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? I got to come up with a new name, I guess. I don't know, or grow it back. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
You look better with a beard.
Okay.
Wow.
Your mom seems to like it all right, but whatever.
Fuck, dude. Jesus.
Wow.
My mom doesn't even know you exist, Tyler.
Wow.
I don't know.
Fucking coming in hot. Speaking of coming in hot, it's definitely not Shadow, but what's up, Shadu?
Not much. I did not like this episode.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. I don't.
Getting that out of the way.
Well, okay. Two to Shadoo's statement, I found the episode to be very clunky.
Mhm.
I think that had something to do with just the way the episode was put together. It's just like we're gonna focus on this set piece. That's done. Okay, next set piece, and we're gonna stay there, and then we're going to go to the next set piece, and there's just no flow of it.
And then also certain bits of flow are badly executed, in my opinion, or are things that, in hindsight, don't really go anywhere, or just not good by the end of the series. So it's just watching this episode is just a convergence.
Kind of like your love life.
Hey-oh!
Jesus. It's just coming in hot from everywhere. Speaking of
It is.
Speaking of coming in hot, I am eating. So if you guys want to do ASMR, let me know.
Oh God.
You want us to
Tonight's
plug
dinner-
you want us to plug your financials or no?
Yeah, go ahead and drop a shadow.
Don't
Yes,
encourage
Go
it.
for it,
God
Shadow.
damn it.
yes, do
Jesus.
it, Shadow. I give you permission. But tonight's dinner is deshebrada tacos and red rice.
That just sounds.
Speaking of Isabella,
That just sounds
Red
sexy.
Rice. Lawrence Knight says first. Has nothing to do with Larry says, but I like it. And of course, JV always coming in with welcome, grab a seat, enjoy the show, smash the like button, share the stream, leave a comment, and if you're not already, subscribe. It's a good point.
Yes.
Wookie says, "Hail and shut up, Shadow."
It's a good motto for life.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
I think that's going to be my next tattoo. Shut up,
Shut
Shadow.
up, Shadow.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Right on my ass.
That's good. God, I had to place it somewhere
Tramp
else.
stamp it.
Yeah,
Sporky
exactly.
News says,
Oh,
listening-
above yes. That's a good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Little tramp stamp it. Action there. All right.
It says listening, but getting to sleep too. Yeah, you're listening to this to sleep. Dude. Wookie also said, I might not be far behind you, Tyler. If you don't know the context to that, it could be really long.
He's talking
You know.
about anyway, yeah.
Well, this is a long fucking episode, so let's start the hard
Let's get it going.
Yeah, this motherfucker is lengthy.
Oh boy, we pick up right in the aftermath of Stannis's masterpiece to break the snow so he can march on to Winterfell.
The Lord of
And-
Lords good on his promise, my king. His fires have melted the snows away.
Yeah.
The way ahead is clear,
You ride for Winterfell.
Oh,
and you will take it.
Oh, about writing.
like good things are coming for Stannis.
Everything's
It'll be exciting.
everything's coming up, Stannis.
Everything is coming up, Stannis.
and this is kind of the comeuppance that Stannis gets for just being a shitty person for the entire
Oh,
show.
this is why Shadow doesn't like the episode.
Actually, I don't have an issue with everyone abandoning. I don't like what he did to get everyone to abandon him, but I don't have an issue with people abandoning him for it. My issue with the Stannis part actually comes a little bit later. It's actually two different things.
All right,
But no,
well,
if
He
Stannis
does-
was the kind of person who I think would kill his daughter, then this whole sequence works out. I have no issues with what happens afterwards, especially since
would kill his daughter. He did.
well, Dany also wouldn't slaughter innocent people, yet she ends up doing that later. So character
Right
assassination.
now, we are focusing on this episode.
Okay.
I mean, I get where he's coming from because
Yeah.
obviously later on they really screwed the pooch.
It
So
has shown me Bolton banners burning. You will receive what is yours by right.
yeah, he does.
Also, this woman is fucking poison.
Yes, she is.
I still would.
I'd still hit it.
Oh yeah. So we're taking a little stroll around the camp, and come to find out, oops, some people ran off with some shit at the break of dawn.
Yep.
Not some people, like half.
Half.
Yeah.
With all
Yeah.
the horses.
Yeah.
With all
That's
of the
not
horses.
that's not exactly
And-
just a rounding error. That's
And his
I saw
yeah.
all the horses.
all the cell swords. So everything that he went to the Iron Bank to get is now gone.
So you would think maybe don't continue on, right? That'd be probably the smart thing to do. You lost half of your men and all your shit. Maybe don't continue.
This is Stannis, and one thing we have learned about Stannis, once he has something set in his mind, he does not stop.
Yeah,
Stannis the man.
Also, not to
Stannis,
not,
Stannis the dumbasses.
yeah.
No.
Not to skip forward like maybe 10 seconds just to get rid of the dialogue. There's also another little treat in store for him because during the night.
Yep. And again, yeah. That this was the last episode.
Are you using Nomi's microphone from a couple weeks back, Joker?
Me? No. Why?
What?
Because you're kind of cutting out.
No. That better?
Yeah.
I heard no.
That's better.
Yeah, you were kind of like hopping in and out a little there.
All right. So, but this is where during the ceremony, whatever you want to call it, Stannis' wife became a mom again for the first time in quite some time. And this is realizing what she has done, and I can't go on. And
yeah,
she
let her kid be singed alive, which was super awesome, by the way. Lovely scene for everybody. But no, Stannis, for whatever reason, decides to fucking hard charge.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have anything else. Like, his heir is gone, his wife is gone, half his army's gone. He knows, even if it's a fucking Hail Mary, my only option is go forward. So that's the only option he has left for himself. He's got nothing to live for. He's only got to die for.
So let's go. So let's go out in a blaze of glory.
Or basically. And if I win, I took fucking Winterfell. Either I go out in a blaze of glory or I complete my objective. Either way, it's a win.
It's something.
Considering the situation he's in, it's a win.
I don't know if a win is what you'd call all that, more like a inevitable outcome.
I mean, he could run away and live, but what does he have to live for at that point?
I mean, it's good. It's either direction, he's going to catch a shit sandwich. So that's kind of the way I look at it. There's really no good points there. The only difference is that he basically gets a lot of other dudes killed in the process. For his foolhardy errand, that I think when it was recommended you burn your kid, I think that's where I'd been like, yeah, I think I'm good. Good.
Fuck Melisandre.
Oh. Okay, so the scene. So right before this, when Sam is talking to John, and he's making his case, that he should go. Sam should take that. That Sam should take her and the child, and they're going to go to Old Town, so Sam can train to be the Maester, which is the logical thing that he should do. And because Sam is not a fighter per se. I mean, he's done brave things, but he's not. Now. But at the same time, he knows that this is how he can serve John best. And John is like, who am I going to turn to? And, Sam's like, well, there's Ed. And he knows that with what's coming, that if she and the baby stay, they're both going to die, and he cannot protect them. And that is the one thing that scares him the most, is, as Sam says, seeing their faces, knowing that I failed them both. And I'm just like, woo, that is some character growth there from Sam.
Yeah.
And then he gets to tell John that, yeah, Gilly and I, we kind of, and John was like, what, how? And he's like, very carefully, because Sam was a little busted up when that happened.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, he was. I mean, he just got the sweet mother, fucking God, kicked out of him. So here we come to. This is just a fucking clown show right here. Look at this. This shit.
Which, did he not have scouts? Did he not have anyone like looking at him?
No, he didn't. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Because he lost half his army. The pincer, they're gonna circle him, and the middle will collapse.
Yes. I mean, they'll literally collapse on themselves. It'll be back to back. I mean, as they fall on each side, it'll get thinner until you're literally going to be stabbed in the back eventually. So,
respect for Stannis, he walked forward into that knowing it's the end. I might as well just die. And whether you like him, hate him, which I mean, I'm the only person on this panel who likes him. That is more than many other characters in this show would be willing to do.
You want to know
He also got all of his men killed too.
You want to know
some of them were running.
I didn't hate him until he decided to let his daughter be burned alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which, if I remember right, in an interview, Dumb and Dumber were basically like, yeah, we did that because people liked Stannis too much, and we didn't understand why, so we made him evil. It was like some interview, I don't remember like which one a while back, but they basically outright said, we don't like Stannis, so we want the audience to not like Stannis. And that's why they did that.
Well, that's one way of writing things, I guess.
Okay.
Not saying it's a good point.
This is one of the big things I really did not like about this scene, and it's mostly just to like hype Brienne up. So Stannis is at the front of that army. He's getting hit by like the main force of the Boltons. How the fuck did he get to these forests?
That's a good point.
Yeah,
like
Because the script
was in the middle of
him walking forward.
He was
to
surrounded
his
in the middle
death.
of the field. Yeah.
Yeah, this ruins his death because it just
Because-
gets to be a moment for Brienne to go, Renly should have been the king, instead of giving him a proper send-off. Whether you love Stannis or hate Stannis, they stole that from him to make Brienne cooler.
Well, especially because he kills these two yahoos right here, and then
easily.
he just ultimately he just lets Brienne hack his fucking head off.
Well,
I think he could walk after the fight with those two, right?
right, because
So I mean, he's
correct
kind
me
of
if I'm wrong.
at that point.
Because correct me if I'm wrong. He gets sliced lower leg, so that
He does,
so that's
yeah.
like your so that's the bottom of your calf. That's almost the Achilles tendon there.
Yeah.
And if that goes, then you're done.
So yeah, he's just kind of sitting there waiting for whoever comes next to finish it off.
Right. But Stannis does admit that he murdered his brother.
Yes, he does. I gotta be quite frank. The plot armor with Brienne of Tarth is super thick this season. Getting thicker.
Awfully thick.
You're getting awfully thick.
And she's also a freaking moron. She's like, oh, Renly would have been a better king. Renly's the only good thing about Renly is the fact that he danced with you. That is it, bitch. This whole scene exists for her to hype up Renly,
Who's got a hot
sacrificing
mic?
Stannis' send-off for some guy who has absolutely like no character at all, is just there to be an obstacle for everyone else. And to hype her up as a character. And it's, the Stannis fanboy in me is kind of getting worked up over this, so I'm just going to shut up now because I just really fucking hate this scene.
Yeah. So basically, here we go.
And he was murdered by a shadow with your face. You murdered him with blood magic.
I did. Blah, 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 blah. Do you do? And now, I will give Stannis this. Is Brienne is being very, I guess, proper. Do you have any, in the name of blah, 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 which I'm like, again, he was never the king, so don't even, this is no point to even say this. Do you have any last words? And Stannis is like, fuck it, just do what you're gonna do. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things too. I feel like I feel like the showrunners are fangirling over Renly Baratheon because he was a homosexual. So they're like, well, his death was so tragic. I'm like, dude, everybody fucking dies like in this fucking show.
This is
like,
Game of Thrones. This
yeah,
is Game
like,
of Thrones. Please.
it's too much. So
and if Renly had-
real quick,
Sorry.
her whole fucking thing is that she runs around looking for this revenge for how fucking long? How long has she been searching? Seasons.
Quite a while. Seasons.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shadow.
Seasons.
And I was just gonna say, it's not like Renly is a character. Like, it's not like there's anything about Renly that would make him a good person. All
Do you have any
that he
last
really
words?
had was that he was able to
He was likable.
be friends with everyone, and that the Tyrells backed him. That's it.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to bring about prosperity. He wasn't some king that was actually going to do stuff. In all honesty, he honestly probably would have been a worse king than Rhaenyra's
Robert?
father. I want to say Viserys, but that doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Viserys.
Viserys.
Oh, it's Viserys?
Viserys the first.
Okay, yeah. I think he'd be a worse king than Viserys because Viserys at least knew what was going on. Renly, I think, would be stupid enough to let the Tyrells do whatever they want.
I think one reason that Renly probably might have actually been maybe a little better at being a king, and this is not me shit on Viserys because obviously, I think Viserys is probably the favorite king that I think that we've seen in all of House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones. He didn't want to do it. Renly did. He wanted to be king. So
Correct.
in doing so, Renly would want to make the tough decisions where Viserys basically it caused him to become a drunk towards the end, right? Until he got very sick. And then he couldn't really drink anymore, but they just drugged him for the pain.
Renly would have been a much similar king to Viserys. He would have because had Renly been king, make no mistake, Olenna Tyrell would be running the Seven Kingdoms.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's my big thing. Is Viserys was not a Jaehaerys or an Aegon, but he certainly, when Otto Hightower tried to get him to do stuff, he said "fuck off." Renly would say "fuck off," and then Loras would slip into the bed, and then he'd start doing what Olenna wants. Is that an unfair assessment?
Actually, that's a pretty good
fair
point.
assessment.
That's a very fair assessment. I didn't think about that part, that last part you put in there about all right, now we're moving on to here.
I've come to escort you back to your chamber.
Go with it, please.
What's up, Spock?
I know what Ramsay is. I know what he'll do to me. If I'm going to die, let it happen while there's still some of me left.
Die.
Die?
Mhm.
Oh, Miranda, you little minx,
Talking
you.
about dying. You can't die. Your father was
Shattered.
walking up the north. Ramsay needs you.
Shattered the door would like her.
Yeah.
But I suppose he doesn't need all of you. Just the part.
I mean, she's
where you
easy
A little psycho.
on the
there.
eyes.
You've given him a boy or two, and he's finished.
Oh, she has massively psycho eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's now this is a pretty big turning point, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
Classic Greg or whatever his name is.
you Reek?
Reek. That's what it was.
Dion.
Yeah.
Classic
Reek.
Reek.
Classic Reek.
Then he's got incredible plans for those parts. So,
Ew.
shall we wait for him to come back, or should we begin now? You're leaving it to me. Good. Let's begin.
Bah. Damn.
Now, I did cut away because I figured that might be just a smidgen graphic. I don't know.
Funniest part.
Yeah, it is a funny ass part, but I don't know how funny YouTube would think it was later on down the line.
Yeah.
But she bounced off the fucking
A little bit.
She
the
yeeted.
cobblestone.
A little bit. She could have bounced a little bit.
So Reek turned back into Theon, right? He had finally been broken. It had been enough. Of course, fucking what's his name? God damn it.
Ramsey.
Ramsey, thank you. Ramsey finally
The other hero of this character.
No, I deny this. I've never once said anything about Ramsey that can be construed as positive.
I'm in danger.
You cannot go back and find a single instance of me talking about Ramsey in a favorable light. Not a single instance of that.
Well, it's fine. Obviously, it's a joke, but we're gonna move. So anyway, Theon finally breaks. Right, this is broken out of the spell. Like he's seen Sansa go through all these horrible things. He's had enough horrible things done to him. Yes, which a decent amount he fucking deserved. Right. I think when you started cutting off junk, that might have been probably the line. I think peeling skin off is probably
Isn't there a meme about the sausage thing?
Isn't
there a meme somewhere about
there
that?
is a meme. It's Shadu likes wiener.
Is that the mystery man meat in your face?
Mystery man meat.
I don't have that clip on this one. It's on Friday night's Royal Rumble. I'll see if I can't get it from R2.
You're trying to get some mystery man meat from R2. Is that what? I'm
He wanted it on Friday, Tyler. You missed it.
Like,
you did.
He's like, I didn't hear any of what was going on. All I just see is mystery man meat in my face, and I'm just like,
Mm-hmm. That's a Friday night, man.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
Shadow,
classic should do.
We love you, and you're just
he's a good fucking sport about that one. He really is.
Apparently,
I love you, even if you do love mystery man meat in your face.
I mean, it's okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. We support everybody who loves mystery man meat in their face.
Especially Ryan.
Even if it's Tyler who's fucking watching it through the bushes through your window. So
that is a mystery.
Yeah, Tyler, come into a bush near you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nomi went ew.
Tyler's face was the best.
Emphasis on coming to. Yeah.
Hey. Hey.
Oh. Wow. This is.
Nomi said ew and took off. Looks like.
Yeah, it's off the rails again.
All right, let's go. We're out of here.
Theon found his balls again.
Yep.
No.
Well, now there's some serious plot armor here as well, because we just saw the Miranda get tossed from a slightly lower distance, and her skull caved in.
Yeah.
The only thing
now they're jumping from a higher point.
Yeah, the only thing I could probably give them is that
what?
It's snow. A snow embankment.
It's snow.
Well, okay, so what's going to happen is that when it snows, obviously it's going to pile at an angle on the edge of the fucking castle, right?
So it looks like a slide.
Right.
So kind of like a snow embankment. It's going to be kind of like landing on.
But right, as you know, and as most folks here have known, even me, that top layer of snow, it turns to ice.
It does.
Even if it doesn't, I mean, snow is still it's hard if you fall right on it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's the only thing I can fucking figure.
That is not powder. That is not powder that they're jumping into.
No, it's not. But hey,
I mean, was there a hay bale beneath them?
No.
JV doesn't get that joke, kid.
I know he wouldn't.
He doesn't play Assassin's Creed.
I know.
No, I don't.
So moving forward to this next part is just gross, and quite frankly, I'm not going to show the whipping.
Oh, is this Sir Madden Trant? Sir Madden fucking Trant.
Oh yeah, this guy.
The
Marin
Predator is the
Yeah,
best way to put
Trant.
him.
I would say glorified child eater.
Well, that's exactly what he does in this scene. He beats.
And in an earlier season, Tyrion said, "I would love it if Bronn shoved a sword through the child eater's heart." So this is known that this is how Baron Trant gets his rocks off.
Well, I think in the earlier seasons, it was specifically in response to the fact that he had been beating Sansa for Joffrey, but this definitely reinforces that he is. Well, that scene with him in the throne room may have been a little bit more fucked now in hindsight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does go sideways though, because by the end of it, there's let's just say an unknown
surprise,
unknown girl that he's decided to beat, and it's not who he thinks.
Now you did.
There goes the other eye.
He didn't need that; it was a spare.
Yeah, she marks him pretty good.
She does a good job on him.
Yeah,
An eye for an eye, even though she never had an eye out.
2 eyes.
Ooh.
Eye for an.
Well, because obviously he was first on the list because
he killed her dancing instructor, Sergio Ferrer, Fosoro Bravos.
Yes.
And what do we say to the god of death? Not today.
Not today.
I'm glad he left me you. Do you know who I am?
Not anymore. He does, and he can't see you.
Yeah.
You know who I am. I'm Arya Stark.
Ooh, not good.
She stabs him again, and then.
Do you know who you are? You're no one. You're nothing.
And she slices his neck open. It's like holy shit. Yeah. So
who really cares?
No, nobody cares. This is where she goes for the old offing. So he's fucking dead. Of course, she gets in trouble about the you stole from the many-faced god. This is the stuff that most of us don't really find as interesting. But it is a life for a life. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, in the moment, I imagine this was like an epic scene, but now it's like this goes nowhere.
No.
Only death can pay for life.
Does that fucking make sense to anybody?
I don't care about this. God, it's just like the story just fucking grinds to a halt for this stupid mini face shit.
Fucking Tyler, I don't care about any of this.
No.
Yeah. I mean,
It was cool when she killed the guy, and then just go to the next scene. Go, just don't drag this out, and then they drag it out with more of the mini face shit.
Out of R2.
What is going on there, R2?
What up there, mystery meat?
Mystery man meat. What?
Man, sorry. Excuse me.
I definitely understand where Tyler was coming from, especially from the fact that this goes nowhere. But like the context of the scene is that, hey, you violated the rules. Like you used the powers we've been giving you for selfishness. We're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to serve. We are death. We serve death. We don't do our own thing. And so this is like a warning. Don't break the rules again, and then a punishment. why would you kill one of your trained operatives to
I was
punish
just
a
gonna say the
novice?
punishment is to kill someone else. So
No, the punishment is coming in a second. I don't want to like spoil it because it's actually one of the better parts of the episode, I'd say. But like, why would you? I mean, there are real orders of assassins in history. The assassins, funnily enough, they would like kill a dude and then just sit there and let guards execute them after they've done their job. Like they wouldn't even fight back because they completed their goal. Why would you kill yourself to teach a novice not to kill other people? Is kind of stupid. I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand their religion. Maybe I'm just not tolerant enough or something.
I have to be honest. I don't think anybody fucking gets it, even to this fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's up with that. But it is kind of fucking retarded. So, but
Incredibly.
Jeez, whatever.
I wish you a safe journey home. Thank you.
what a lovely send off.
Yeah, gets fucked up.
Give me
Yeah.
time.
I forgot about this part, to be honest.
I wish you all the happiness in the world.
I didn't, because it's another example of Dumb and Dumber ruining the series.
That's a little
I mean,
weird, right? Like,
I mean, they're the Dornish. They're basically Spaniards. Spaniards are weird. But
The fuck we're not.
Spaniards, I said Spaniards as in Spain, not Hispanics.
I come from a lineage of Spaniards. Shadow. Do you not know history?
remember, she's a
I'm
Mexican Jew.
gonna lock my door. Wait, one.
Yeah, yeah. This I know I already played it once, but this really.
What
applied.
I'm in danger.
He is now.
He really is.
What did I
in
miss?
danger.
No,
What did I miss?
Don't talk, Joker. Just let him keep
Oh.
thinking. Go ahead, Shadow.
No, Shadow just basically insulted my heritage, my family line. Yeah, it's okay because because Spaniards are just known for kissing other women, and yeah. And he said that we're weird as fuck, but it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I've been told worse.
Just yeah, I was just gonna say, we could just
I
just
did
maybe-
stop.
maybe marinate in a little bit. Just gonna bail the kid out here.
Yeah.
I'll never take it off again.
I know you didn't want to leave, Dawn. But I'm glad you're coming home. Your mother's desperate to see you. And I'm glad Tristane's coming with us. Seems like a nice boy. You're lucky. Arranged marriages are rarely so well arranged.
Do you think Mother will like him?
No.
If she sees
Yeah.
you're happy, I'm sure she will.
You really believe that?
Have you
That's
ever
a nice way of
known
saying
her to
no.
like anyone aside from her children?
She likes you.
I'm not so sure about that. Listen, there's something I wanted to tell you. Something I should have told you long ago. So,
I've only got one hand.
now that you've seen me with the brain, you've learned how
What?
complicated things can be.
Never mind, you missed the joke, dude. it'll kill it if we explain it.
People can be.
It wasn't about you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're good.
The Martells have hated each other for years, but you fall in love with Tristane. It was an accident, really. I mean, what were the chances? You happened to fall in love with the man you were assigned to marry? My point is, we don't choose whom we love. It just, well, it's beyond our control. I sound like an idiot.
No, you don't.
What I'm trying to say, what I'm trying and
I
failing
know
to say.
what you're trying to say.
No, I'm afraid you don't.
I do. I know. About you and Mother. I think a part of me loves you. And I'm glad.
Ew. Ew.
Glad that you're my father.
Yeah.
That's some heavy news. I don't know. I'd be really
Right?
messed up. It's like almost as bad as like what are those dumb Kardashian girls? Kylie and Kendall when their dad made the transition to be a female. I don't know, how do you take that in?
That's a lot. I mean, that's a heavy bomb to be dropped on, bomb of knowledge to be dropped on for a girl that age, but then to tell it to the realization that your uncle is your dad, and you're like, oh, I'm okay with it. It's like, what?
Yeah. She's glad about that. Dumb and Dumber, bad.
No, bad. Well, it gets worse.
Well, it does get worse, and this is actually it's, you know, the context of the scene is not great, but for Jamie, this is finally a moment where he gets to be a father.
Yeah,
right here, and this is,
I agree with that. Yeah.
and it's only for a brief moment because of
Dumb and Dumber.
So I actually did. So I actually did a little homework on this, and the poison used was called the long farewell. So this is something that it's not instant. It takes a little time, but once it hits, it is.
Yeah, they used it on Braun.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's fucked up.
And like,
Priscilla?
Yeah. And so this.
So I guess Braun would have had like
Braun
would have had like an immunity to it, right? Since he already had the antidote, because he
bit
him.
Right. So this is something that, and so this moment that Jamie gets, he has it for exactly a moment. It is not even, and this is just horrible.
Yeah,
it's gross, is what it is. It's gross.
Yeah, ignoring the context that is his sister's daughter and his daughter. Like it's a good scene.
Who are we talking about here, Boosh?
She's hot. Boosh coming in hot.
He's talking about me.
Hey, D-Day.
What's up, D-Day?
D-Day, what's up?
Boosh says it's stupid. Yeah, it is stupid. Boosh.
It's one of those instances where they had a good idea for a scene. It's just the actual context for the scene doesn't really work. Because Oberyn has like that moment where he's like, and if Lily was here, she probably would have immediately jumped on this, where it's like, we don't kill little girls in Dawn. And then the woman he loves...
We don't hurt little girls.
We don't hurt, sorry. We don't hurt little girls in Dorne.
I think killing them...
Not only did you kill that little girl, you gave her a slow death to prove a point. I think that constitutes hurting little girls in Dorne. I don't... Maybe
totally
she's
does.
technically an adult,
Well,
so
yeah,
it doesn't
but
count.
she's not the one who agreed to that. It was
Right.
basically the prince, the one who's in charge. He's she's a vengeful, deceitful skank that
Okay, well, she has bought into the history of the Lannisters and the Ornish, mostly because of Oberyn's hatred for the Lannisters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So where the ruling prince is like, we need to keep diplomatic relations open. The Lannisters, whether by hook or by crook, had Dorne on the had someone from Dorne on the small council, which was not a thing. So we're going to keep that. So now Dornish interests will always be there. What's up, Clue?
Howdy, Clue.
Hey, Clue, what's going on, buddy?
So
you're a smidgen late.
So what was
2 hours early, like somebody.
Well, so this was just so the prince what was like we now have a position of influence. Let's not sabotage this while Elia is like, or Ilaria, sorry, Ilaria is like, no, kill.
Yeah, she was having a blast there, man. That was
Yeah,
she
and,
was.
and I don't think there was a lot of brown men to feel her up. It was just the one, and
Just the one guy,
Just the
she actually wanted him to do so. So she actually kind of lucked out.
And she's a child.
Right.
Boosh.
Well, I mean, I guess technically that he was a child too. So
it's a different time.
I mean, yeah, okay, that's fair. But yeah, like kind of to add what Joker was saying, not only did she just ignore what Duran wanted, her whole point of doing it was she wanted to honor Oberyn. She was doing it to praise Oberyn, and yet she's doing something that Oberyn would never do.
Would not do. Right.
Yeah. So
yes,
it's breaking the character. It's either saying she's an evil person who's willing to completely ignore her own morality, which, I mean, that's possible, but also the Dornish are shown consistently to have a weird sense of honor, but a more strict adherence to that code of honor than the rest of Westeros. So basically, for this scene to work, they are bastardizing the Dornish culture to make it work, and then they're also making Marcella completely batshit insane to think that it's okay for Jaime to be her dad and her uncle and actually be glad that that's the thing to get a good scene.
But where has she spent almost the entire series? She has spent it in Dorne, where that is not frowned upon. So she has spent her formative years adapting to a new culture. So you're going to adopt some of that. The mindset.
Yeah, the bastard thing. I'm not talking about the bastard thing. I'm talking about the incest thing. The Dornish weren't entirely on board with the incest thing. That was exclusively a Targaryen thing that everyone else allowed, because at first, Scaly AC-130, and then later, it was just how things worked. So I still don't think a rational person would look at her uncle going, yeah, I'm actually your dad. But I mean, she's also inbred, so that may be part of why she's... It's all relative. I don't know why I'm stuck up on it.
yeah, bro.
Because you're doing what most audiences do. You are trying to impart the morals into a fictional world.
And that's usually what happens with most television shows too. I mean, they suck you in for that very reason, and they also try to subvert. If they write a good story, they try to tell a different perspective that maybe you don't understand. But in this case, I think the further into the Game of Thrones we get, the less we really understand things. Like Cersei and Jaime, I think was a great point, right? That everybody was like, "Oh, that's nasty," but by the time you're well into probably the second, third season, like everybody's like, "Yeah, that's just the way it is," right? So, final thoughts?
No, I think we're fine on that.
Okay.
Also, the volume's kind of quiet in case, just as a heads up.
Yeah, no, appreciate it.
Yep.
I wasn't sure if it's too loud or not.
It's just kind of like, dude, did you see that? Yeah, I was there. What the hell was that? What the fuck was that?
You know, of course.
Yeah, I didn't really care for this scene.
Sellsword from the fighting pits, a disgraced knight.
You get Missandei.
Neither one of you is fit consort for
It's not to
queen.
like.
But
wow, what?
You always want the wrong woman.
Does he always talk so much?
I like that George he goes, yeah. Because George's been traveling with him for a long fucking time. He's like, yeah, he talks a lot. And here comes
Torgonudo. He should not be here.
No, but he is.
Our queen ordered him exiled from city.
Our queen would be dead if not for him.
Sadraji, si eskin murki inoneji.
Missandei. That name just rolls off the tongue.
She said the little man. She calls Tyrion the little man.
Like her to roll off the tongue.
I mean, he is.
Ow. Tyler, are you feeling extra grapey today? Is it your new look? Is that what's going on?
It could be it, yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, so basically, long story, because they're speaking in Valerian, so
it's kind of a long,
it's a long.
This scene is kind of it's kind of dragged out. Bottom line is, who's going to go find Annie? That's the thing.
Yeah,
and Dario is the only one who speaks sense.
Yeah, and the thing is that because it's like, hey, look, all right, like because obviously Jorah and Dario are going to be the best equipped. Grey Worm is been fucking ran through the fucking gut. Tyrion is the only thing he's good at is fucking which this has nothing to do with anything. And they basically call him out on that. And he's like, well, Tyrion's like, well, I've lived this long, haven't I? He's like, I'm not negating that. He's like, I actually respect that, right? He's like, but in this situation, you have nothing to offer. He's like, so you stay, we go. So that's ultimately kind of where it boils down to. It is a long scene, isn't it? Jesus, I'm still clicking through it.
There's also
did you not just see all these assassins like 10 minutes ago? Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
out there.
Yeah, and quite frankly, too, I do have some slight questions over the fact that it's like, yeah, the assassins came out of fucking nowhere, and it's like, are you guys really that safe inside that fucking pyramid, too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh well, don't worry. They put like most of their Unsullied on the walls outside of the city. Like, there's a solid platoon there just watching Dario and Jorah leave. So I think the city is perfectly safe.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would
thought
they
we
do
were
that?
so happy together until you abandoned.
Hey.
I
Hey.
Asking how you found me.
The birds sing in the west, the birds sing in the east, if one knows how to listen.
Love this. This
They
character
tell me
is
you've
so
already
great.
found
I
favor
love
with
this
the
character.
mother of dragons.
He's great.
Well, she didn't execute me.
This is one of his weaker scenes, I think, sadly.
Now the heroes are off to find her, and I'm stuck here, trying to placate a city on the brink of civil war. Any advice for an old comrade?
Information is the key. You need to
Yeah, he
learn
does
your
just kinda
enemy's
show up
strengths and strategies. You need to learn which of your friends are
They're
not.
teleporting. I mean, it's quite a while since we've seen him.
If only I knew.
It's just, I think where Bush is coming from, we just don't know he's on the way, and then all of a sudden he just shows up.
Yeah.
So
Well,
maybe.
Right.
So I do, but it's only probably prevalent right now because we noticed later on that literally
Later on, it becomes a problem. Here,
it becomes a
you
huge
don't really
problem.
see him
Yeah,
just like walking up in a scene.
Yeah.
just to show him approaching.
Yeah, to where like later on it'll be like all of a sudden they're nowhere near each other. Then like all of a sudden they're like 3 months down the road, and it's like, oh, I'm here, and it's like,
right, yeah,
but no time has passed.
Yeah,
so it becomes
it gets worse as the seasons progress.
It really does. Eight
Also,
is
another problem
atrocious about.
Also, another problem with this scene is he's like, hey, Varys, so how exactly do I get this city that is on the brink of killing itself to work together? And then Varys is like, hey, so basically, remember what you did in season 3? Just do that. Like, Tyrion, you've done this before. You know how to play this game. Why are you asking for help?
I don't think it's really asking for help. I think they're bantering back and forth. Just like it's like, oh, I missed you. Oh, I missed you too. So, gee, how would I do now that we're back together? Gee, how would I do this? Because as he's about to say, if only I knew someone who had a vast network of spies.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, because you're right, information is key. that would be really helpful, wouldn't it, Varys?
Yeah.
It's more of a playful thing than actually asking him a question.
I would agree, and like I don't have an issue with the whole like, hey, I need a guy. Like I thought that line was fine, but like the whole like, oh well, you need to know who's your friend and who's not your friend and who's actually your friend, like all that stuff. It feels like they could have done a setup. It didn't feel that way to me, especially since in later seasons you have plenty of moments where Tyrion is shown to be an idiot. Again, maybe I just didn't pick it up from the actors, but it didn't feel like sarcasm.
Sarcasm.
I'm sorry. What was that, Nomi?
Sarcasm.
Oh, okay. I just didn't. I just wasn't sure that was your voice for a second.
It was. I'm sorry. I sound like a dude.
That's not what I meant. But good God. Oh,
howdy, Joel.
What's up there, Joel? Art, and he just says dead. Yeah. It's pretty good. Pretty good right there. Gee, fucking shit.
Wow.
Hold on. That's pretty fucking good. Look at the kid go. You see, look, staring into the skid. That's what we're telling you.
What? Oh, that?
Tyler, coming to a bush near you.
What happened to my face there? Was it like a stroke? What's happened in the end of my mouth?
It was a stroke.
Why do I look like Anthony Hopkins in Legend of the Fall? What's going on?
I just used your PFP and cut away the red parts.
You need like a little chalkboard that's going on there. Why did you make it like that? That's just a weird choice, is all I'm saying.
All I did was put Homer Simpson. I used Photoshop to get rid of the red bits, and that's what
it's a weird choice. It's a weird choice. You all right?
That's pretty.
Oh, this is great.
Jamie died laughing. He just pulled a me.
Wow,
that's great.
Oh shit!
I know you do. I know you, Boosh. That is very much your jam right there.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Good job, Tyler.
And it's hard to break Joker.
I know, right? Because he's got. All right, shit. Let's.
McQueen.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet thing.
Look at that baby boy. He's still just a baby.
Does it hurt? I think a fucking arrow to the face.
Bitch!
Yes, it hurts.
Yes, it hurts.
I took spears.
What a stupid question.
I got speared.
You're asking a dragon a question. Did it hurt when you took an arrow to the face? What a dumb...
what a dumb bitch. Oh man, it does.
I mean,
kind of
he's asking the real questions. Like, did it hurt? No, it felt like I got punched by marshmallows.
Yes, thank you. Right? Yeah. No, it was great. Can you hit me with another arrow in the face real quick?
Yeah, it's wow.
Hey, don't take shame, Tyler.
It does kind of
I took a spear in the back. I got speared in the back. I got speared.
Whoa, hey,
in the neck.
What you do on your weekends is none of our. You don't have to explain anything.
Flip it.
All right, buddy.
Wow.
Ryan's out of.
I don't know what to just other than this.
How far did you carry me?
Let's just. Like how she's talking to him.
Bitch, I don't know.
Was he gonna answer?
I'm tired.
We need to return. My people need.
Well, that's nice, but I'm gonna take a nap.
This would have been a good day to be Andy Serkis on the set and the little blue.
Right. Oh, there you go.
No, take
I am
64. You got to do that again, guys. Take 64.
Yeah, Boosh says, was she asleep? How does she not know? I don't know. Like, it's like she just wakes up. It's like, when did she get knocked unconscious?
Maybe they were up like in the clouds where you can't really see anything.
Little air was a little thin. Maybe she got lightheaded.
Yeah, I guess altitude sickness is a real thing since he's never done it. So that's the only thing I can.
She's asking a lot of stupid ass questions in this scene. We'll just go with that.
Is asking a lot of stupid ass questions. Like, and I know
duh, she's a woman.
I didn't. He said it. I did not say that.
Yeah.
And I would never say that. That's something Shadow.
And I'm a woman myself. It takes one to know one.
That's something that
Don't we steal my red pills?
Oh, it's actually funny.
That's actually good.
It's actually funny. Wow. See, look at that. Wow. he can be taught.
So are those humans or goats or what is the bones there?
Probably a mix of all of those things.
Horses.
Humans, goats, people.
Right.
Yes.
Right, Boots.
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, okay. I'm willing to admit I've talked to my dog
there's
and
no
asked
food.
kind of similar questions, so I can understand from she's talking to an animal perspective. That's not weird. What's weird is the questions she is asking are kind of stupid.
Yeah, like how far? Like he's not going to answer. What's he going to answer in miles or kilometers?
Yeah.
I'm a dragon.
He's gonna be like,
Is
well,
he going to draw you a map?
There were
be
3,000.
like, Mother, well, we actually
3,000
flew.
flags.
Right.
I don't know what that equals. But.
Well, Mother, you must answer first. Are we talking about the metric system or the imperial system?
Speaking of the mother of dragons and the queen of this show, Lily 300 Mirrors.
Yo!
Hey!
We were just talking about women asking. We were just talking about women asking stupid questions.
Oh my god!
It's a lovely thing.
I'm trying to figure out what stupid thing I can ask you guys right now. Just kidding.
All right.
Well, I don't
It can't be any stupider than the stuff Danny is asking her dragon.
Don't you talk to your pets?
Yeah, but she's asking questions.
Yeah, but you don't ask
like,
them like the distance from the distances or stuff like that.
So
They don't
Lily,
know mileage.
background. Drogon got basically like arrowed to the face and it hurts. And she's like, oh, my sweet poor thing. Does it hurt?
That was the first one.
Yeah, that was the first one she asked. And then,
she goes, well, how far did we fly? Bitch,
yeah.
I'm a dragon. I don't know.
Drogon was like, you're asking the wrong person. I have no idea what you're talking about. This hurts. I'm hungry.
Exactly right.
What's up with the math?
Yeah.
Get with the math, Mom.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I mean, no, yeah, that was pretty dumb. But she's like by herself. I guess she was just, it's more for her. I guess she was just trying to make herself feel better because she's alone.
Yeah, and I guess in all honesty too, I mean, she hasn't really been alone since the beginning of the show, right?
Yeah.
So she's basically had people at her beck and call since kind of the beginning, ever since her Viserys III, her loser brother sold her off. And God, his comeuppance for it.
Yeah.
But she's about ready to run into some interesting folks.
Oh yeah.
Also, why the fuck is a Dothraki war party just like kind of out here, just randomly? Like there's no women, there's no wagons.
Okay, now here. Okay, but this is okay. Not okay because the Dothraki, they were known for roaming quite a much. My problem with this is you get the horses coming toward her, and then they pan out, and you see just the horde filling in from behind her, and I'm like, there's nothing but open space there.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere to hide.
Mm-hmm.
How did she not just see Dothraki everywhere?
Yeah, and like again, why are they out? Like, because they're all like for battle. They're all coming as fast as they can. There's no women. There's no wagons. There's no goats. There's no nothing. This is a war party. What are they going to war against? Are they going to fight Drogon? Okay, well, why aren't they bringing bows? And why do they just go after random women in synchronized horse riding as opposed to dealing? Like, why are they doing this?
Yeah, I mean, this is
Spectacle.
literally this is a shot of
It's
like,
a spectacle.
Because the script needed it.
Yeah, I think that's
exactly.
probably the best plausible answer.
There's a lot of that in this episode.
And
Right, and this is where things start really making that hard turn where it's like, okay, we go off the rails and back on the rails. Right.
Yeah, I think the last episode was the last really, really good one. And then I mean, obviously everybody knows it goes downhill, but I think, it takes a hard left turn to really start to become just kind of stupid. but for plot's sake. But I guess we should get to some shame.
Oh, the shame.
I will say this is one of the more interesting
shame.
chapters in the book because I think it's one of like it's the only Cersei POV that I actually feel bad for her in, because you like she starts off like, I am better than these people, I am better than these people, and you like in her head her slow degradation from like this dominant force in her own mind to a cringing child that just wants her uncle to help her.
Mhm.
And it's so horrific to read that I actually feel bad for Cersei by the end, and I can't believe that actually happened.
I gotta agree with Shadow. I did feel bad for her. Bushes, I didn't feel bad for her at all. No, I mean, look, I get you, dude. I really do.
No.
But I felt
Because
by the end of her
because of
being
the way-
paraded through the streets, I felt pretty bad for her.
My thing is this. And because that entire scene, when she gets to the end, because her going from the Sept to the Red Keep, she does not break. She will not
keeps her
let
head up the whole time. Yeah.
She will not let the people see her break.
But as soon
It's
as she
when-
goes past them, yeah.
Right, and now it's all coming, and it's all coming. And then when Qyburn has a nice surprise for her at the end of her at the end of her little walk, oh, that face turns right back to, I will kill all of you.
So I don't have a dragon. I don't have a dragon to ask this, but how far would that distance be that she had to walk?
I want to know that too. Because like her feet were super bloody. Like, how far was it?
Like
probably
5
miles off the top of my head.
It's long enough that walking barefoot on cobblestone bloodied her feet. So,
that would've been like-
she's
that
all
would've been, like,
bloody.
millions of people that she walked past.
So
I mean, well, she had to keep it together. She was already being paraded through the streets. You think she's gonna be crying the whole time too, and letting everyone see her that way? No.
Yeah,
See the way I look at this,
She,
right?
she wore that poop proudly.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, that's tough not to let that show until you get behind closed doors.
So I completely understand the fact that she deserved it, absolutely, without question. The thing is that as an actual human being with a soul, it's hard not to feel bad for her somewhat in the moment. Now, you can always be like later on, be like, well, bitch, you kind of got what you deserve. But when you see anybody who's in a helpless position being, being tormented like that, it's hard not to feel some type of sympathy.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, even like just her daughter just died. Well, she doesn't know that, but
Yeah.
it's a sad thing for her.
I know one of the only fucking good Lannisters is the one that fucking got poisoned because of what her family did, not what she did.
So yeah, you can have like moments of empathy with for somebody.
So, but no, and all in all, she
humanity, I
got
guess.
what she fucking deserved. She really did.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yes. So she confesses her sins. Now she is to basically, hold on. I'm getting to it.
You got to skip a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, I know. I can listen to the begin. We can listen to the beginning audio though, and that's where. Okay, so now they're stripping her down, but I'm not going to show it. But
Yeah,
we can.
YouTube would have a tizzy.
Yeah, we can
Cutting
hear
her
the
hair.
Yeah, you can hear the audio. So they're scrubbing her. She is clean. They start hacking her hair off,
Oh my gosh, I would have died.
and she's
Cersei of House Lannister, mother to His Grace King Tommen.
and this part I can't show because this is to be the last part where she's clothed. So this is what we're looking at, the giant mob, right? And
Widow of His Grace King Robert. She has committed the acts of falsehood and fornication. She has confessed her sins and begged for forgiveness. To demonstrate her repentance, she will cast aside all pride, all artifice, and present herself as the gods made her. To you.
Yep, Wookie.
The good people of the city. She comes before you with a solemn heart.
Good, really?
Shorn of secrets. Naked before the eyes of gods and men. To make her walk of atonement.
Why didn't they just call it the walk of shame?
Okay, I can actually show this last part. That's how far she has to walk.
Yeah, I'd say 3 miles. Well, it's also not by the
but that's a big building in the distance, so I mean, it doesn't really tell you how far it is.
Also, you know, if someone's
5
like
miles.
wagon breaks down on a road and
Shadow,
there's
Google
a
it.
festival. I did. There's no hard scale size for King's Landing, but
Shadow, go ask the dragon.
if she goes on the main road,
That's Drogon.
I would, and my knowledge of how big medieval cities were, I would say that's like a 3-4 mile walk.
Boosh says that's a long distance. Yes, it is. So now they're starting to scream names at her.
These are all accurate names that they are saying.
Yes.
And then Shadow pops out there one time and flashes her. I remember that place.
Yeah.
I also love how like this is happening just outside of eyeshot of the High Sparrow. Like they're all like chill, and then the moment she's out of sight, they're like, "Okay, the High Sparrow's not going to see this. We can be deviants. Let's go, boys."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets pretty fucking wild. They throw poop on her. So,
did they have the poop? Were they like waiting with it in their hand the entire time till she passed, or did they? Like,
No,
make
you know how they used to like poop in the like basin things back then?
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like just fresh out of the oven and thrown at her.
No, they used to throw their defecate and their urine. They used to throw a bucket out the window.
Yeah.
Into the streets.
So it was, there you go. That's the name. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they just had one of those and just threw it at her.
So somebody probably picked somebody else's turd up and threw it at her.
Oh, so they're throwing other people's. Interesting.
Yeah, or if she's going.
You gotta really hate somebody to throw someone else's poop at.
Or if she's going past the privy, the local youths may have like set up a stand where you can purchase feces from the privy and then chuck it at her. It's like you spend a $5, and it's an activity for the whole family. Chuck some shit at the whore.
Yeah,
monetize it.
Yeah, exactly. Shit at the whore, he said.
Wow.
Yes.
Would you like some hot cocoa or?
Yeah, you can also sell beverages. Like if someone's brought their littles,
Would you like some salted meat?
Yeah,
Amazon.
exactly.
You bought this
Turn it
previously.
into an
You
event.
may also
He would.
like-
Yeah,
Shadow
Well,
would.
Oh my gosh.
D-Day Direwolf says I'd throw someone else's my poop too good for her.
Wow.
Bro, you ain't gonna have a glove for that. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. So I guess you do you. So she makes it to the Red Keep, and there's a little.
I just want to say this really quick. There's no dialogue except for hearing shame, but well, you know, hey.
Why
But
would you
Lena,
walk around with that in your? Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
but I think that this is some of her best acting in this entire. I mean, like I said, these people are bugs to her. She's never going to give them the satisfaction of seeing her break. And this is, and I thought that I thought that this was some of Lena's best acting in the entire series.
Yep,
I would agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
I very much
This
agree.
is a crazy scene.
I like the part where she banged her brother in front of her dead kid. That was the best acting.
Oh my god, that
That's
part.
me. That's me. I don't know.
And
Especially
did you guys
when,
know that was actually like a body double? That's not her body.
Right.
yeah.
JV brought that up.
I did. I actually brought that up. But yeah, no,
Oh, okay.
JV did. Yeah, you and JV did know about it. I did not know that. Now it's not
Mm-hmm.
like something's like whoa. She just, I guess I can see it. You know, the actress probably doesn't want to walk, you know, buck ass naked in front of, like, I don't know,
She's a little
100
bit,
extras
a
or
little more
something.
well endowed than she would have been. So that does.
I think she's probably done her time as an actress, that she can be like, no, get a body double. I really don't want to do that.
She sounds like she's really difficult to work with. I mean, she doesn't do the nudity, doesn't work with that one guy because they
well, yeah, they were married.
Yeah, just
Braun, they were married.
Violent. Given how some,
And then she hooked up with Pedro and
right.
Oh my god, did she really?
Yes.
yeah, remember me and Jamie brought it up like a couple episodes ago?
I forgot
They
she
were
was
like
in
a thing.
300.
when
Mhm.
Oberyn was alive, yeah, we were talking about it. I think like someone brought up like if one of her kids was his or something like that.
Yeah, me. They're saying that one of her kids is Pedro's. I don't think so, but yeah.
Interesting. All right, so the Red Keep, she's been covered up. She's no longer naked, so I can show this.
And Qyburn is very and again, who is
Look
the
at her
only
face, though.
person? But who is the only person who comes to her? It's Qyburn.
Like there. That's like amazing how she just like shifts.
Well, Qyburn and her new bodyguard, who is
The mountain, the zombie,
his name is so strong.
the resurrected
strong.
mountain.
It's not. He's something completely different now.
He's a completely different guy.
He's basically fucking Nemesis from Resident
He's the
Evil.
volcano now.
Yeah, the volcano. The volcano.
May I have the honor of presenting the newest member of the King's Guard?
That is not a man. That is not a guard. That is a
Scary.
mass destruction right there.
Is that his actual height?
Yeah.
That is legitimate. It's not the.
Oh, God.
What Bjorn?
Not like a Gandalf Frodo kind of situation.
Yeah, the guy. He's So the first guy who played the mountain, I think he was only like six. He was only 6'6", right? The second guy was like 6'8.5", 6'9". He was fucking
6'9" is and
yeah. There you go. Thank you, Boosh.
Thor Bjornsson.
And
I have seen
his name. That's a pretty bad.
Thor, wow. And then Bjornsson. That is so cool.
Bjorn
I have seen and yes, we have all seen pictures of his wife. I have seen pictures of his brothers. He's the short one.
Jesus.
Yeah, you've mentioned that. They're fucking insane.
Crazy.
They're monsters. They're monsters.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that Sweden
Vikings
conquered
are
Europe one time.
They're growing big up in Nordic countries.
Okay, so let's look at it this way. I'm 6'4". I am in the top 1% of height in the world. These guys are 6'8" and above. They're probably in the top 0.07% in the world.
I'll take that percent.
Yeah. Good job, Ryan.
You like trees to climb, huh?
Yeah. I guess
Good job. Congratulations. Congratulations to you and your height.
Well, thank you very much. But I'm small compared to these dudes. Like, I would look at their fucking. I'd look at them eyes to nose. Like that's where it would be.
What?
Yeah. Look at them fucking. What can I say? That's hot, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
Interesting hobbies, I guess.
Man, Tyler is spicy tonight.
He is spicy.
He's on fire.
I know.
Well,
it's really
you lose the beard. Well, you lose the beard, and the spice just comes out.
Right? Yeah.
I think he felt he had to step his game up because
he was holding back the spice. So
for a little bit, he was a little bit of cannon fodder when he first showed up, but he turned the tables pretty quick.
His confidence is coming out.
The turntable.
What's up, Grimm's Bar?
Oh shit! It's been a while since I've seen you, man. How you doing?
I mean, it's kind of like you lose the beard and the shyness is gone.
Yeah,
I feel like I've been pretty much the same, but whatever. I don't know.
You've been a little bit more aggressive this time.
It could be because we haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
It could be because it's getting late and I'm just kind of pissed. So
Okay.
cranky. It could be just cranky.
Cranky
I think Tyler said we need to move on.
Yeah.
Please, your grace, he has taken a holy vow of silence. He has sworn that he will not speak until all his grace's enemies are dead, and the evil has been driven from the realm.
And that look right there, I will kill all of you.
Yeah.
You
Oh yeah.
bugs. You are all bugs. Now,
Mhm.
yeah, she is. Ooh, you just
She's back.
you just gave with the with her new toy. Now you just gave an 8-ball to a crack addict.
Yes,
That is,
you would have
she
been
is.
better off just killing her because
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like for context, the medieval knight was the tank of the ancient world. That's the fucking leopard 2 of the ancient world. That man.
that thing,
What?
What are you talking
the
about?
German tank in World War II. But
Yeah,
best
I
tank
get
ever
what
made.
he's. I get what he's. I get what he's
Yeah, I don't
talking
know
about.
what that
'cause- Jamie.
It-
I
it's
don't
the
know what
Batman
that
of
is.
tanks.
Tell. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's the best tank ever.
It is. If you like World War II stuff,
we
you
can
know.
see your hat, JV.
What is he throwing?
See your hat.
I don't
You're
know.
not hiding.
He's just throwing
Oh my
random
gosh,
shit.
JV.
Chewing.
You're just being really
Princess.
extra. Still would.
I mean, she's beautiful, so
Yeah. Exactly.
But she has the
So she
soul
gets-
of a bridge troll.
Yeah,
I'd still hit it.
Toss her off the wall and let's be done with it, everyone.
I would.
I mean, for
I would
men,
too.
it's not.
would
It's
too,
not
but-
controversial.
I would too, but I would feel bad afterwards because she's a bad person.
That's why you take penicillin.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, different kind of bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Wow,
Oh.
you're making Boosh blush tonight, dude. I'm gonna tell you what.
Oh.
Okay, so oh well.
We
All
don't
right,
treat with penicillin anymore.
that's amoxicillin. Don't
Yeah.
ask me how I know.
Oh.
Oh my John.
He's talking about Benji.
Oh no.
Said he was first ranger.
I told you this kid was bad news. He
Yo,
creeped me the
Benjamin's
fuck
back.
out-
Where to find him.
Holy shit!
Yeah, stupid kid.
creeped me the fuck out this entire season, and now I know why.
Listen, now I understand where Anakin was coming from.
Yeah, fuck them younglings.
In Ollie's defense, he saw his parents get killed by the people John's buddying up with. Everyone else is
No,
no,
screw him. They explained it to him several times why. They
Yeah,
explained
exactly.
it to him
Right.
several times
What,
why.
what they should have
Mhm.
did is drug Ollie
He's
with him on
just
the
a
fucking
little-
boat, and they should have made him see the fucking dead rising. And
Yeah.
if he had a real
You
problem
don't-
with it,
Don't take a child into a battle zone.
no, I know you don't. D-Day says,
He's like a
"Here we
weird kid
go."
with dead eyes. He kind. Yeah, I mean, that's all right.
I mean, yeah, the kid does fucking have dead eyes towards the end of this.
Yes,
They're-
kill them
they're
all
tra-
except Ollie.
Yeah, they're no,
No.
the kid gets his too.
Well, he set him up.
Yes.
Yeah, no. If you take it, Val, as an
He had
you are a member
he
of
had
the
it-
Night's Watch.
Take the vow.
Can't
I'll
pick
take
and
some-
choose on this.
He takes a vow. He takes his vow. Yeah.
You make a man's decision. You're responsible
Yep.
for it.
Yep.
He had a
You-
choice.
You get the
Who's
fucking hanging
making-
too. So you get
What's
yours.
that?
Yeah, Lily, did you want to say something?
Oh no, I said who's trying to justify Ollie and his nonsense?
Okay, I just want to make sure you don't.
Shadow.
No. Oh, my beautiful John.
For the watch.
Oh,
For the watch. For the watch. For the watch.
And just, I'm sure most people know, but just to reiterate context, he's getting stabbed every time they say for the watch. So
Yeah.
he gets stabbed like probably 12 fucking
Sev-
times.
17 times.
I think it's a Rolex.
It better be a Rolex if you're shanking somebody. You better at least get a Rolex.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah,
shanking
exactly.
somebody for a Casio, you're in bad shape.
Yeah.
oh my
Tyler's
gosh.
been in New
Yes.
York, he gets it.
A fossil, maybe a nice fossil, maybe.
Hey, I
No.
wore a fossil in high school. I liked fossil.
Fossil's not bad.
That's a nice
Yeah.
fossil.
They
That's a nice
became
watch.
a little douchey for a while. But I like Fossil watches. Yeah,
It does kind of feel like
it's
Caesar,
Brute?
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no,
it too, Ollie.
Yeah, it too, Ollie.
Yeah, stupid kid. Seriously.
Yeah, fuck that little peckerhead. I agree.
So after this season ended, was it like just like a 6-month layoff between the net?
Yes. Can you imagine all of us waiting to see what happened after this? I think I was like crying at the end of this
Right.
episode.
Some of the seasons were like
Women
there was
were-
like a few years between. them. It was just like a couple months.
Women were in tears for 6
I
months.
remember this. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like sobbing at the end of this.
What are you, George Jetson?
You're all dumb. Casio made the calculator watch you could use as a TV remote.
I didn't see anything, douche.
Oh.
Hey,
Hey, Sassy.
Hey, what is up there, Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch? Welcome.
Oh my
Zig zig ah.
god.
Welcome to the stream where the ladies are upset right now. Because
I'm not
Jon
upset. I
Well,
mean, you know what?
Dang,
Never mind.
Nomi.
I lied.
Damn woman, you just couldn't. You just couldn't give it to her, could you?
Shut up, Ryan.
She was hiding it.
I said like I was masking it. But yeah, it was pretty sad. I think I did cry too. I think I like teared up.
I was definitely in shock.
Who did he call bitches? Excuse me?
I no, not you guys.
Like, what?
Not,
I'm like, I was crying.
that's a trap.
You too.
That's run. No, I think
Where's that Black Bar?
Oh, look, it's Game of Thrones. We're just not.
Hey, what are you for?
I was 12 when this episode released.
Oh my gosh.
You were like Ollie's age?
What do you know?
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
know?
like all
Wow. Good catch there, Illy.
For the what?
Oh.
For the watch.
Fuck you, kid.
Oh, damn.
Thankfully, we don't have to wait 6 months to see what happened.
No, just a week.
Just 7
Is
days.
it going to be a long week, Lily? Because I have to be honest. I know what happens after this, but I kind of feel like it's going to be a long week because I'm like, oh man, I kind of want to just review it because obviously, there's a little bit of payback coming up. Yeah, he got stabbed in the heart on that last one. The kid stabbed him in the heart.
Oof.
Sassy
I mean,
basically
let the
just
boy
dragging
die.
on boobs, so you're not missing too much. That's a summary of it. Dragging.
Stupid kid. Seriously.
Great music though, right at the end.
The interesting part was when he's sitting there before the kid stabs him. I don't know if you guys could hear, but you could hear like the blood dripping out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a nice little touch. And now you obviously see it here, but you could hear it before.
Yeah, I was between shock and all the tears.
I mean, and he
Wow.
he bleeds out too.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps.
He's in bad shape.
Yeah.
When you see a character bleed out like that, that's pretty good telltale sign that they're fucking done.
Or are they?
Yeah, still bleeding out to this day in the book. Yeah.
Wow. George, finish the book. Winds of the Winter. Finish it.
And actually,
Because-
there's a theory that John's death, he's not actually gonna die. He's in snow, so like he's basically just gonna like hold on for life, and then someone's gonna stitch him up. So he's not even gonna get the sweet release of death and then the resurrection if that theory is correct. He's just gonna be there for like 12 years, just holding onto his intestines for John to finish the fucking book.
Oh, is
Is
this where the book
where
ends?
you were going with?
This is where the last book ends, is right here?
Actually, this came out before that part of the book was written.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, at least.
I tried to Google how many days since Winds of Winter came out, and I didn't get an answer. And I'm assuming that
Gary.
Yeah,
Gary
is the one that
Gary
knows.
hasn't said it in a while, so
It's over 4,400 days.
Good God.
Freaking George.
Well,
I don't want to say something controversial, so I'm going to keep it to myself. But if you guys have seen the movie Misery,
Controversial? You don't?
I've seen your Twitter, dear.
I just kind of said it. I said it just, if you know the movie Misery.
Right.
Just saying.
I don't think I do, so I'm gonna have to go over
Is
my
that
head.
is
We
that
can
what
put it in the Twitter
Lily,
chat?
Is that what Lily plans on
Lily,
doing to George?
Lily, you can type it in the private chat, and I'll decide if it's if I can spin it for YouTube.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
misery.
Yeah,
but
Have you not seen Misery? It's
I have
Have
not
you never
seen
seen
Misery.
that?
No.
Wow,
What?
that's a really good movie.
Wow.
It's a
If
geez.
you hadn't seen it, then you wouldn't know the reference. So
Yeah, I've
it
never
is-
seen Misery.
it
Just
is one of
something that she like wants to
It is
cut
one
his
of the
wiener
rare
off or something.
times. It's one of the hits in the hits and in the hit or miss of a Stephen King book being made into a film.
Yeah.
most of them are big.
Yep, never
Misses.
seen that one. Never
So
seen that one.
basically, like the premise of the book / movie is that this lady has this book series that she's super obsessed with, and she just so happens that her favorite author that wrote those books gets stranded in the place where she lives because that's where he
Mhm.
goes up to write. And she's unhappy with the ending for one of her favorite characters. And when she comes upon him, she's like, I'm a totally crazy psycho lady. She takes him in and starts to, nurse him back to health to make him change the ending for the character. And she starts to really torture him and do a lot of things because he doesn't want to. I mean, he's a writer.
I think I've heard about this, but I've
Yeah.
never seen it. Okay.
So like he's a writer though, like that's his vision for his characters. So he doesn't want to change it. And it's about him trying to like get away from her.
And at one point he has tried to escape. So for the best or for the watch in this case, she hobbles him.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. You just have to watch it. Like, yeah. It'll be more be more rewarding if you watch and we don't tell you what she does to him.
Okay. Well, speaking of getting hobbled, Shadu, to the point.
Hi. So tomorrow, hopefully, I've been getting some stuff in back channels that we may have to push back to next week, but hopefully tomorrow will be the debut of me and a few friends doing just a kind of like a FNR type live stream.
Wait, you
where I'm
have
just gonna be
friends?
Talking about, yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah. It'll just be us like kind of just talking about random stuff, pop culture, politics, history, whatever we feel like doing. And then back on this, actually, no, I won't be here Friday Night Royal Rumble. I'll be going home for the weekend. So you can catch me back here next week, same time, the new time, which is up on the top of the screen.
Yep.
For season 6, episode 1 of Game of Thrones. And a little bit before that, you can also head over to my channel and catch a pregame show where I will be playing Mountain Blade with the Game of Thrones mod and trying to not suck. I'm done, JV. No need to.
Oh my God, Joker! You
fall off the chair.
Your preview is like 3 hours long, and you're gonna fall asleep to his. Really?
Preview? What preview?
Yeah, he's got like 18 different shows he lists off.
I don't think he does.
Four of which are on like Wednesday.
Tyler, grow back your beard and quit being a jerk.
All right. Sorry.
Well, speaking of being a jerk, it's not Lily 300 Mirrors. Unless you see her on Twitter and you're fighting with her, then she might be a jerk to you.
Yeah.
So I believe you
me
have a show on Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm back here with you guys Friday and then Monday. So both at the new time. So don't forget. Yeah. And then Thursday we are having our 5th episode of Dames and Dorks. So this is our Halloween special. So you guys want to stop by and see what cool costumes we're gonna be wearing, because we're all gonna be in costume. So yeah.
Easy boys in the chat. Easy.
And Nomi's gonna be there too. So go check out to see what costumes we're gonna be wearing.
It'd be fun.
Nomi, speaking of, you had a video drop today.
I did. I dropped a video today. It's about friendships, maintaining friendships, and eating cake. Yeah, go check out my video that I dropped earlier today. Give a like, and subscribe. Help me out. Your girl would love the follows. Thursday, yes, with Lily, Dames and Dorks, we're gonna be doing costumes and talking about Halloween stuff and having fun. And then Saturday, I may not be here for Friday Night Royal Rumble, but I'll keep you all posted.
She might be doing some stuff. Everybody needs personal time, so it's all good in the hood. You get it, girlfriend. Girlfriend. Speaking about girlfriend, Tyler the No Beard.
Yeah, I got. I think I'm doing JT's thing on Wednesday night. Another Halloween themed. I'm not sure what was. Maybe the Texas Cryptids or something like that. It's on JT's channel over there. Other than
And
that,
I forgot that too. I will be on JT as well. I'll be there Wednesday with Tyler.
You'll be on J.
Oh, is that what you're busy with Friday? Okay.
I think his wife might have some. His wife might have something to say about that.
I will be on JT's show as well on Wednesday. Gosh dang it.
Oh,
okay.
Phrasing.
Yeah. That's about all I got, I think. But yeah, thanks for having me on.
It's good. It's good to have you back, buddy. You were fucking on fire tonight. It was you had Boosh. You had Boosh rolling, dude. That's impressive.
Oh wait, one more thing I forgot. So tomorrow there's gonna be a video that's coming out on Polly the Latino Slants channel. And I was part of his panel, so we're doing like a Blue Beetle wrap up kind of thing, like just talking about what went wrong with the movie and what's going on. So if you guys want to check that out and you're interested, I still say people need to watch that movie. It was really good. So sorry.
I think they should. I think they should. I watched it. It wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought it would be. And it was pretty heavily family based, which was kind of cool. But anyway, you go over there and watch that. Don't listen to us talk about it. Go over there and watch it on Polly's
it premieres
channel.
tomorrow.
And last and certainly not least, the gentleman who says goodbye to everybody.
That's right, folks. And you can catch me Thursday. I will be on with Roman of the Empire talking about the horror comedy classic Sam Raimi film Army of Darkness. I will be back here Friday for Friday's Royal Rumble with special guest Left Eye Ego is making a return to the panel. And then you've got my normal videos throughout the week. So thank you to the panel, thank you to the chat. You guys were awesome. Quick reminder before you guys head out the door, hit that like button, share the stream if you have not already, subscribe to everyone here. And this is his channel, and no one gives two shits about him, so it's all on me to say goodbye by saying toodles.